He's questionable right now still.
Y'all need a quarterback like Bryce Young, somebody that's young energy.
We need to get rid of fucking Matt Rule.
Y'all was saying that shit in chat. I forgot who said it, talking about some y'all got a lot of nice young pieces. No, y'all don't. Y'all might got 2 or 3 building blocks.
We got DJ Moore.
And he's trash for real.
He's not, bro. I don't know why.
He's a cancer in the locker room. The coach called him out and he goes back and says something just combative. That's fucked up the chemistry. So count him out as a franchise.
Oh, you're weird.
It's J.C. Horn and Brian Burns. Or I give you DJ Moore, Jeremy Chin. That's all y'all got. Offense,
Gary Brown.
That whole offense got to get moved.
Emike.
He's an underachiever. What pick did Derrick Brown go?
Like 8, 9, something like that.
Exactly, underachiever.
He's a deep tackle.
He's supposed to be Aaron Donald, Chris Jones.
Aaron Donald's a once-in-a-generation player.
All right, he's supposed to be Vita Vea and Chris Jones. And he's not, exactly.
Chris Jones didn't come out. It took Chris Jones a while to make his name.
Shit, maybe a year.
It kind of did.
Vita Vea, he was decent. Now he's a fucking problem. He's supposed to be one of them type. Vita Vea went like pick 18, so he go pick 8. He's supposed to be
only his second year in the league. Okay.
Derrick Brown only been in the year. It's his 3rd year on me. I know he played the league 2 seasons. You a cap for your team though. I like it.
No, because you just be overly fucking critical when you're not like, if DJ Moore played with any other team, you'll be fucking rooting the
I don't like him, and I like players out of
Maryland. Like Jerry Jeudy trash ass, but you don't like DJ Moore.
I don't, but Jerry Jeudy has DJ Moore is better than Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy drops the ball too much. I'm gonna be honest, if the boy's not performing, I'm just gonna call him out when they shit. Period. Like that's all it is too.
Like DJ Moore had fucking 5 different quarterbacks in 5 years. 1,000 yards almost every season.
Mike Evans is getting fucking 1,000-yard years with some of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston threw for 5,000. Jameis was one of the first people to throw for 5,000 yards in a season.
Yeah, he did that on the last season ever he played with Mike Evans.
That helped. Yeah.
Nobody ever bring that up. Always hear 30 for 30. And he's played, he's in his 3rd year, like I thought. That nigga had 2 seasons. He could beat him, but I don't think so.
He probably just want to come out and see the dog.
That nigga only had 5 sacks in all these years. That's tough.
These tackles don't get a lot of sacks.
Vita Vea got a lot.
They don't.
Vita Vea, but look him up. Well, Chris Jones definitely did. He's a sack king.
He played DN.
He plays fucking D tackle.
He was DN all last year.
They just moved him. Vita Vea got 13 sacks.
Ooh, that's so different.
From 5? Yes, it is.
Shut up.
Like, bro, he's not worth pick 8. That's all I'm saying, bro. Damn.
I agree. We should take a quarterback.
I'm not saying y'all gotta get rid of him though. He definitely can start for y'all now. Y'all be drafting high as hell in the draft and don't really be hitting on superstars.
Should have got a fucking quarterback. Should have got J.C. Horn. That's true. You should have got.
But y'all didn't know at the end of the day y'all gonna end up getting C.J. Henderson, AJ Bouye.
I don't give a fuck. And you have that deep of a quarterback class, you have to draft a quarterback when we got Sam Darnold starting.
Well, you better fucking mention David Tepper on Twitter and get that shit figured out.
Yeah, him man, fucking Matt Rule needed to pack their fucking bag.
That shit is done. He's out of there.
That shit is sad, bro.
Y'all was right though when y'all said they shouldn't have got rid of Joe Brady. That was good.
He fired Joe Brady to try to save his job and fuck the whole offense up. Now he's thriving with the Bills. The Bills take everybody we release.
Nigga, the Bills just got an old ass team on the low.
No, they don't. They got a good mix for real.
We should have gave their head coach our fucking job after Ron Rivera. We hold him and then he went to the Bills and now he's thriving.
Oh yeah, McDermott was our DC, wasn't he?
For years.
Yeah. Damn, he went and the Buffalo fucking Bills up. Never won a Super Bowl. They ain't winning one either. They got a good team. That's what I'm saying. It's tough. Y'all team not even in contention. That shit weak.
This drive has gone pretty well.
Like, I really know the season was over before the season started.
Hey, can we train traits and shit?
But that's not good.
Yeah. Only thing got the
I'm about to get Josh Allen dots. Fuck Bazooka.
First down. Williams will score. Touchdown, Broncos. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers going to football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Lawrence. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
So your camera can see in the dark with night sight.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
72 hours of extreme.
Damn, TCU beating the fuck out of Oklahoma.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's Robinson again on 2nd down. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 41. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
been a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Straight ahead, ETN. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect the pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Hey, now just tell me when you're ready.
All right.
Got a yard, your 2nd and 9. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamal Agnew, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm trying to get James Robinson 3 touchdowns. That's my
they decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more
running back.
on the board.
Yeah. It was 150 yards or 3 touchdowns.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, he'll let this go deep for Sutton. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by full Sade Aluakin. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes into quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Too long.
This is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we'll reach halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Let me test his tape, man. You fucking killing me.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Here's Robinson again on second down. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Lawrence to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence steps away. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jackson.
Look at man, Robinson. You're not getting it.
Christian Kirk, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jags take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 25-yard line. To throw is Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Now on 4th down, is the punt team sending this one away. Agnew now to return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Room here to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
10 years ago, we started up
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you start to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that will be
How
Good
you
play.
shot that,
I
bro?
wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And way out past the 35 before he's taken down. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Albert Okuwebunam, the intended target. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Albert O, 62 yards. And the Broncos are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. McManus's point after is good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
Oh, this is terrible,
More
man.
after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
I like that.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
I like that, actually.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Thanks for asking, plenty. For new and Minnesota.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. Finds the open target, Arnold. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They fight forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
That's bomb, bro.
Yardage here back to his own 6.
This is Taylor's World 88.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Williams. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, here's Agnew. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory.
I don't know. I want to kick him out of the party. I don't know how.
Jaguars come to the line to start
the fucking owner.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They don't know they on the game. Just mute them.
Previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Second down and a run by Robinson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries.
Good, boys and stuff.
And a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge.
Yo.
First and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. He shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
On third down, here's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If he gets strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Fourth down, here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw, Lawrence. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Where you going?
Wilson to throw.
Recognize, man.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play, they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Jaguars, they're back to 500 as they move to 4-4 on the year. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop back to 500.
The sideline punt. First down, just shy of the 20.
They'll take this loss into the bye as he'll be back in action.
Just as you mentioned, Deion Walker in for a couple plays. Had to take himself